Today's quiz night, we're going to be doing the quiz on SolarShares, the project of the week. We had some fun with them yesterday in the Discord. Their COO joined us, came in, answered some questions, had some fun with us during the Rumble, even participated a little bit. He got to get murked and murk some other people. But we had some fun, and now we're looking to get serious and test some people's knowledge. Today is going to be the second to last day of the week for the event. Tomorrow's usually game night. We're going to try to do things a little differently for tomorrow. I'm going to do the reviews tomorrow because next week we're going to be down for a week for the live events. We're going to be doing some evaluating. We're going to be taking a look at how everything goes, how everything's gone, and how we can improve to make it better for both our community, our audience here, whoever does chime in, hang out, take a view, and just like watch over the content. I want to make sure that we're not like just hanging out all day. I want to make sure that we are getting a lot done, that I'm helping you guys learn a lot and helping you guys grow a lot. So we're going to be restructuring a little bit because we have 6 days that we're doing stuff, and like 2 or 3 of them are like serious, like workshop-y stuff, and the rest are kind of play. I do want to keep the play going, but the play can take a backseat to the learning and the growth. So we'll try to see how we can work this out. I'm going to be working with some of my colleagues. We'll get this done. We'll make this fun still, but we'll also kind of streamline it a little bit so that, you know, people who do have other things to do don't have to worry about sitting around for 2.5 hours to get as much content and as much value out of us as they possibly can. So we're going to start this up. I know they're waiting. So let's get this rolling. I'll get in here. All right. So now, hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully. Good morning, Token. Good morning, Ezia. Good morning, Buddha. All right. What's up, Virion? How's it going?
Love the energy, Terrace.
Oh, I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. No, I gotta have some fun, man. Come on, the energy is part of it. Like if I'm not sitting here bouncing around and acting like a goofball, I'm gonna fall asleep, man. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep going. Let's go. And meanwhile, I'm not on cam while I'm sitting here bouncing around in my chair trying to be like Rocky, you know, like let's go, you know. No, it's.
Oh, there we go, the beanie.
Yep, the beanie's back. The beanie is back. Yeah, it's getting a little chilly today. And freaking Pennsylvania has no idea what it wants to do. It's back down to like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. I hate the cold so much. I may be moving close by, Ezia. So you know, you and Creon might have to get like a couch ready for me or something for a week, so that like I can get a house or something set up in the Philippines.
Let's go. We would love to.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Taurus is a house guest. What? Let's go. All right. Oh, I've noticed that you guys have been doing pretty good with most of the articles. Some of you guys have had a little bit of trouble with it, but you know what? You guys have bounced back. I'm really happy with some of the articles that I've seen. Some of the articles have been amazing. I'm not going to lie. Some of the articles have been like absolutely amazing. Some of them could use some improvement. Some of them were bad. Like flat out. Like I know that they were just like copy pasted off of a random like ChatGPT, and like I know that you guys want to get it done as quick as possible, but some effort is appreciated because I put effort into reading these things. So I take my time. I hope that you take some time and actually put a little bit of effort into it. I know a lot of you do, and I really do appreciate that you put as much effort into it as you did. Okay, but definitely, I'm not just giving XP out. You guys are earning it this quest, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to put the effort in to earn it. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because like it's not your usual Zealy campaign. It's not your usual Zealy quest, and I do appreciate that you guys have taken the time and the effort, and you guys do understand kind of sort of what I'm doing here. I'm giving people that put in genuine effort the opportunity to take advantage of that genuine effort and place themselves higher on the leaderboard. And majority of you have risen to the occasion. Majority of you have taken the chance to rise up in the leaderboard by putting in the effort that needed to be put in. So thank you very much for doing that. Whew. It has been a week. This is the first week we've actually had a founder or somebody from the founding team join us on a stage. It was amazing to have Aegis come up here and hang out with us. They're actually interested in seeing the articles that you guys wrote and like the threads that you guys wrote. So I'm going to be sharing that with them as well, and they may be posting or reposting some of the articles that they find the most interesting. So that's another bonus that you guys are going to get from taking the time and putting in the effort to write really good articles or really good threads on the project. And this is something I want to try to enhance more as we go. I want you guys to get the attention that you deserve for putting in the effort that you put in. This is part of growing your platform. This is part of building up your X accounts. So hell yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys getting the attention you deserve, because when you put work in, it deserves to be highlighted. And we may not be able to highlight it just yet on the roundtable accounts or Mario's platform specifically, but the more we start to push out quality shit, the more you guys are going to be featured in the bigger name places. So hell yeah, let's keep it going. Let's make sure that you guys grow, and we'll grow together, man. I'm super happy about everything and the way that it's been going. You guys show up and show out every time. Dusasky, Emmy, Virion, Shua, you guys are here consistently. Buddha, Prishmimi, like you guys, I see you guys every day. Pretty much. You guys are like a staple in my life, and I'm a staple in yours, apparently. Like, yeah, you haven't been here in a little bit, buddy, but we miss you. Crib, thanks for taking an opportunity. You seemed a little nervous when you came up on the space yesterday to talk with the team over there. But that's a good opportunity for you to get experience. See, this is what I mean by taking the opportunities and learning, right? As you go, right? Like, these things give you experience. And you realize that you don't have to be nervous getting up there and talking. You realize that even if you make a mistake with something you say, you can correct it. And if he doesn't understand it, you just have to, like, re-articulate it. And you did fine with that, dude. And he even noticed you and you won some friggin' USDT, bro. Like, it's fucking awesome. I'm so happy for you. You know? Like, and this is what I mean. Like, we have these opportunities that are presented to us, right? A lot of my opportunity when I started off in the industry, when I started off on crypto Twitter and kind of breaching into it on a more professional level, was me joining spaces, right? So and that's kind of what blew my platform up. That blew my space up, because people noticed me because, one, I give real takes, and you guys hear me every day. I don't mince words with you guys. I don't sugarcoat shit. I try to give you real raw feedback to what you present to me, right? I try to tell you what I think is good, what I think is bad. And I don't try to point it out in like a detrimental way. I try to point it out in a way for improvement, for you to grow and learn from. So I'm doing good, brother. I'm good. I'm tired, but like, you guys keep me going. I've been struggling the last week, the last 4 weeks of constant live events. It takes a toll, but I'm still going, and I'm gonna keep going. Next week, like I said, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break from the live events. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to be in the Discord. I'm still going to be available for you guys as you need me. And yeah, yesterday was a long day. Yesterday was a 26-hour day for me. So, but what I will be doing is I'll be available. I'm going to maybe help you guys work on writing some articles or writing some threads, or maybe do some like video guides or something that I can toss in there for you guys. but we're not going to be doing the live events next week. We're going to be working on the Discord structure a little bit. Just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a town hall right now. We're going to work on the Discord structure a little bit. We're going to work on making sure that the channels are good, because we have a lot of inactive channels right now. Like some topics just aren't as popular. One of the new colleagues that I'm working with directly on the Discord has an idea for a trader section. So like maybe market analysis, trading, meme tokens, and we may be implementing that over the course of the next week. So yeah, I saw you made the thread on SolarShares for the week, right, Marion? I actually have them all up. This stupid timer. I have them all up. Where the hell? Where'd I put them? I lost them. They all went poof. Group history, Athena, maps of Brazil. Where's my history? Oh, maybe history. Tabs. This friggin' Zilly quest egg. Tabs. Yeah, you guys get to see my history today. Yeah, I have them here. I lost. I had them up and I've lost them since. I don't know where they went. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to pull them all back up again. Is what it is, because I have to submit all those threads to our friends at SolarShares. So okay. As you see, like you guys got a little quick sneak peek at my my sheet there. Yes, we are having a quiz today. Not that Uprock? Uprock. What's Uprock? Did you tag me? I don't see it. Did you put it in off topic, or did you put it in where'd you put it? Trying to find it real quick. I see the SolarShare thread. That friggin' face. Tag me in the forum topic that you posted for SolarShare with the link, if you can post the link, or share it on X and tag me, and I'll take a look. If you did already tag me on X, I'm still getting started for my day, like, so. Yep, it should start very shortly. Let me actually get that rolling. It's not gonna. It's a couple questions shorter this time. Let's see. Quiz. Start. Fuck. Doesn't want to work for me. I might actually have to use my other account. Hold on. I might have it. Let's see. Activities and bots. Jeez. We spam the hell out of this channel. Quiz. Create quiz. Create a new quiz. Play quiz. SolarShares. Alright, guys. So you guys gotta get ready, because it takes... It starts up quick. Alright. Shuffle answers. Reaction, no, we don't want reaction voting. No answers, shuffle questions, yes. And I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get ready to start this off. Just giving you guys a heads up. It's going to be in the activity/bots channel, so that you guys can get there and get set up. We've got about 20 of us in here now, so that's not a terrible turnout so far. Usually we have around 30 or 40 in here, so like I usually try to hold off a little bit on starting the quiz for anybody who might not show up at the 10:30 mark, because I know we were holding them a little bit later before, so I don't want to like start it up and have people miss out, but let's get ready to quiz time instead of Rumble. Let's. I mean, we can wait about 15 minutes. Like give it to 11 o'clock, like at the hour mark, and start it then. It's 30 seconds per question. The quiz takes a half an hour tops, and we usually sit here and we yap for 2 hours anyway. So, like. Hey, Fizzy. Izia, is Creon gonna come and try and test his knowledge today? Let's start. Let's do a rumble or two while we wait. Let's get ready to rumble. I'm gonna participate in this one because there's no prizes. Yeah. Oh my God, why'd you make the quiz so hard? What did you do to us? Emmy's like, I'm not participating. I give up now. No. I refuse. Yeah, special. If you did the XP for the engage, I will get to that when I get to it. I have to do that manually, so it takes time. My focus today is on the articles. So like, even though I appreciate that you put in for the XP, the articles have to take priority because it's a limited quiz and it ends tonight at 8. My time, 12 midnight UTC. So I want to make sure that those guys have a chance to revise their articles if need be. I don't want to short them a chance to get their XP if they're actually putting in the effort and trying to do it. Whereas like the engage points I can toss in at any point. So yeah. I actually read the submissions and everything. So like and majority of them I provide feedback on, whether I pass them or fail them, just to try to help you guys improve with your writing. So yeah. Oh. All right, Crib. Oh, wait, did we start Rumble? 15 seconds. Let's get ready to rumble. 18 people. 18 people. Is Easy going to be sleeping with the fishes? Or is she going to be swimming in lava? Let's see. And your fave girlie gets wrecked right out the gate. Tormy should not have eaten those berries and dies. Santa Ray gets blown up by a bread bomb. MK. Easy trips and cracks her skull on the brick. First round, Easy every time. Eddie gets knife fought to death by Mimi Fresh. Well, Virion wanted out so badly they ate a poison tree frog. Taurus broke his neck while they were sleeping, and MK takes out Kate Doaka. Get good. Caught myself a meal. Token Seeker gets backstabbed by Derek James. Derek James gets daggered by Mimi Presh. Let's see. You're not that clumsy? That sounds debatable at that point. Like when you're trying to like play off how clumsy you are. Dusasuke gets bludgeoned to death by someone else's leg. Abraham gets bludgeoned to death by someone else's leg. Velocity gets pythoned by me. And it looks like MK took the win. MK took the win. because Mimi Presh went for a swim. Congratulations, MK, on the 3600 Rumble Gold. Yeah, that's fine, special. I actually, if you look here, I get a notification for all of the engaged stuff. So, like, when everybody buys the XP off the marketplace or exchange their points for the XP off the marketplace, I get all the notifications, and then I issue the XP as I go. So, you won't be missed. It's there. So I'm just trying to reassure you guys, like, I'm on top of things. Even though it may take me a little bit to do it on occasion, I'm on top of things. But yeah, so it looks like we actually lost people. Jeez. We're going to do one more Rumble, and then we're going to get the quiz kicked off. Oh, OG's chat. There we go, bots. You haven't won once, Easier? Last one, Eddie. Last one, Eddie. Fizzy, trust me, I randomly, very, very seldomly do I ever win a Rumble. So, Thomas, what are you talking about, bro? You got, like, all sorts of cool names and shit. Like, yeah, all sorts of, like, cool titles and stuff. And you're like, even if you're not winning, you're doing all right, bro. Let's see, profile. I have 10 battles won out of 106 battles joined. So I have almost a 10% win rate. Oh, damn, Buddha. You've got a 5%? Ouch. I want to get the errors, man. Like, I still haven't figured out how to get the errors. And that's sad because I would love to do like a Jurassic Rumble where, like, we're getting eaten by dinosaurs, you know? I think that would be cool as hell. Hey, Player X, how's it going, buddy? Let's get ready to rumble. Got 15 people. I don't know where the quotes go. $14 people. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's going to take it? Easy's going to die in the first round. You've got an 8% win rate. That's not terrible. And you've hosted 40 of the battles. Like, what? All right. Mimi Presh kills Dusasuke in Bloodbath. Magaji David gets defeated by a stick. Eddie takes him out. Let's see. Eddie takes out Mimi Presh with a rock. And MK kills me. What a nub. Damn it. Let's see. Thomas gets wrecked by Fizzy. Faster Fingers. Conte Duo gets killed by a knife by Eddie. Your fave girlie gets wrecked by Tormy. Tormy takes out Velocity next. We've got Santa Ray Sparks killing himself. Dying of laughter. Easy is successfully hunted. Easy took a dagger. Tormy received some food. Here comes Easy swimming in the lava. Because she got a dagger. She survived 2 actions. Easy kills himself. I called it. Fizzy fell from a high place and dies, and Tormy gets wrecked by MK. 2 left. And MK decides to try to ride a horse and falls and cracks their skull. Eddie takes the win. You called it, dude. Wow. Nice. Congrats on the 2,800 Rumble Gold, dude. And yeah, we were waiting for some more audience members to join in because sometimes people don't really start showing up until 11 o'clock, which is in like 3 minutes for me. So I wanted to give everybody a chance to get in for the quiz today. And I don't know if maybe I scared them off with the last one, you know. I can't add everyone. Damn it. Isn't that bad this time, I swear. I got timed out. I got timed out. What? What? Hold up. I don't understand what's going on here. What the hell is going on here? Oh, yeah, that was the other account. What the hell? Hold on, guys. I don't know what's even going on right now. All right.
But I cannot hear Terrace. I'm not sure if it's my internet.
No, it timed me out for trying to hear everybody. I gotta talk to our security guys today because that was frustrating. That shouldn't have happened. That was really annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Yeah. I'm kind of pissed about that. But all right. Okay, we're gonna do the quiz. We're gonna get the quiz started. Yeah, no, it wasn't you, Easy. I am as much confused as you are about that one. Yeah, I don't know why, but it wouldn't let me add here everyone. And now it's, did everybody get a notification that the stage was starting? Like, I just want to make sure that that's activities. Well, it's not that bad this time, I swear. And then I'm just gonna ghost ping because I'm not getting blocked again. That was annoying. All right. All right, let's get this going. Oh, I got to do it on this account anyway. Derp. All right, you guys ready? You guys are all in the quiz channel. Just making sure we're all good to go, because as soon as I started, it's like 5 seconds until the first question starts. I don't know why it does that, but it's really annoying. So just be ready, people. ready, steady, go. Quiz will start 3 seconds ago. Like, I don't know why there's no delay, but all right. 23 questions. What is the name of one of SolarShares solar farms? Sun Valley Farm, Solar Flare Farm, Marketing Farm, or Old McDonald's Farm? Let's see if you guys think this one's hard too. All right, Sun Valley Farm was the answer. Nice try on the Soul Flare Farm, Cinnamon, but no. Looks like Julie State, MAGA David, and Virion are in the top spots right now. What is the land size of their 110 watt, 16,000 kilowatt hour farm? I didn't want to put the name in because then the name would have given away the name for the other name questions. And but yeah. 1250, 1,000, 1,500, or 2,000 square meters. Number 2, 1,000 square meters. Like, all right. Looks like Virion dropped down to 4th. Oh no! All right. Which member of the team joined us for Rumble Night? Leonardo, Lucas, Aegis, or William? Oh, hey, Blingles. Hop in, jump into activities and bots so that you can participate. Hop in the quiz. Hop in the quiz. It was Aegis, number 3. Looks like Virion's back in the lead with number 3. Let's go. Your fave girl is pulling up a close second, though. What is the minimum investment to get involved with SolarShares? It's listed right on their first front page. Tells you how much you can get started with. Like, the dollar amount is right there. It's right there. $85. $85. Let's see who got it. You all got it. Or most of you got it. Jeez, Emmy didn't study this time. What is planned for Q2 of SolarShares roadmap in 2025? Ambassadorship to Brazil, start a new SolarShare Energy Association, SolarShares Summit, or launch a sale for their first 3 megawatt industrial turbine. Now, the 3 megawatt industrial turbine, I think, is the wind turbine. But it's start a new SolarShare Energy Association. Yeah, you guys got it. Most of you. It's not that hard, okay? But if you read through the project, you would understand it. And if you guys wrote an article or a thread on this, you should know it. What is the total supply of the solar token? 100 million? 100 quadrillion? 100 trillion? Or 100 billion?
Welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using
100
some technical
million.
jargon.
Yes, I found the Jeopardy music. What benefits does fractionalized ownership provide? Mass production and innovation, better infrastructure, reduced regulations, or funding and passive income? it doesn't recognize your click there, Mimi, you should still be able to, even though it may say integration failed, it should still go through. Oh, it looks like Gurley took the lead. She's in second. Julie stayed holding that first place spot. Virion and David fighting for third. How many kilowatt hour does their 220 kilowatt farm produce? 25,000, 50,000, 32,000, or 40,000? You finally got one wrong? 32,000 kilowatt hours. Let's go. That's okay, Julie. You're still in the friggin' lead. Damn. Virion took the lead there by getting that one right, though. How are you paid out for your earnings? Is it through BTC, ETH, Solar Token, or stable coins? This one's tricky. Yep, number 4 was right. Stable coins. That was a little bit of a trick question there because I included the Solar Token. Yeah. But they pay out in stable coins. Solar Token is used to incentivize users via the earnings, not actually, anything else. Which is kind of cool, the way that they're doing it. Where is their 110 watt, 16,000 kilowatt hour farm located? Cuiabá, Raicho, Zike? I don't know if that's actually how you say it. Or Cantino. 5. Stop trying to trip people up, Wells. That's not nice. You too, Julie. There is no 5. It's number 3. They're all part of the Bahia, Brazil state. Neither is giving people the wrong answer, Player X, but Wells did it. 23. Yep, 23 questions, Buddha. How many tokens are allocated for the Ecosystem Growth Fund? This was on their tokenomics chart. 120 million, 40 million, 50 million, or 23 million? And it looks like it's 23 million. 23%. 23 million. 23 million. Oh, nobody got that one? Oh, no, Julie got that one. Of course, Julie got that one. How often are returns distributed? Monthly, annually, weekly, or daily? Yeah, tricky. Number 3, weekly. Yes, they give it out weekly. Every week. Yeah, I know. It's a weird setup, but they do it weekly. Is the generation data stored on chain? This is the data for the electricity generation. Is this stored on chain? It's an annual percentage yield, but they dish it out weekly. You earn it weekly. So, yeah. Yes, they store their generation data on chain. They have to put it on there manually, but they store their data on chain for transparency. So, yeah. How can you prepare to invest with SolarShares? Through OpenSea, studying mechanical engineering, Magic Eden, or joining the waitlist? Now you're picking two for all of them, Julie? Joining the waitlist. Right now, you cannot buy the NFTs. It should still process that you chose, Darion. Sometimes it's the number of people clicking. If you click multiple times, it'll also fail you sometimes. Like fail that you're clicking it, but it'll still process that you've answered. But you can't click other answers once you've answered one time already, too. What is the name of one of their solar farms? Starlink Gorge, Sunrise Farm, Bonsai Plant, or Stardew Valley? I know, I'm just saying, like, this one shows that you went up. The quiz has started already, Shadi. You're late. What APY can I potentially earn? 22%, 16%, 18%, or 20%? I just said this, too. I just said this, Elite. How did you get it wrong? You guys, man. 18%. 18% APY. You never know, Shadi. A lot of the harder questions have been, out of the way. What is the name of one of their solar farms? Organic Farm, SolarShares Farm, Hummingbird Farm, or Helios Fields Farm? Can you hear my music easier? Helios Fields Farm. Maybe I should have asked how many solar farms they have. Because, the question just ended because that was the third farm. That's all they have. What is the name of their CEO? Lucas, Leonardo, Aegis, or William? This is tricky. Hold on, how's the quiz blocking the music? Oh. It's probably because I have you on cam like this instead of through, yeah. It was William. William is their CEO. Oh, look at Virion. Virion coming up for the rear. Which region was mentioned as the next potential region? Sorry, I've typed that out weird. English is my first language too. This is bad. What region was mentioned as the potential next region or the next potential region? It was the Middle East that they were talking about though the most. Like they also mentioned it in their website that the potential for solar in the Middle East is greater. Welcome back, Emmy. How does SolarShare use blockchain technology? Manage transactions securely, all of the above, record all energy production on chain, or issue NFTs? It's okay, Shua. I appreciate that you came in to hang out anyway, dude. Issue NFTs. What? Ah, how were earnings distributed? A prepaid debit card, gift cards to Amazon, a combination of contracts and banks, or through smart contracts? Crib's like, go guys, do it, get it. Yep. Number 4, through smart contracts. You guys got that one. Two more questions. Let's go. What does each NFT represent? An actual solar panel, magic internet money, a slice of pie, or an actual farm in Brazil? Tricky, tricky. Nope. Each one represents an actual solar panel, Wells. An actual solar panel. Nice! Oh my god. Your fave girly and David are like so close. What is SolarShares? An NFT project, an RWA energy provider, a meme coin project, or a solar energy provider? I don't know. This one's tricky. You don't have to answer at this point, Julie. It's an RWA energy provider. Oh, Virion stays in second. Your fave girlie stays in third. David caught up within like 100 points, dude. 150 points. It's crazy. Oh. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. So, you guys did good. Some of you gave up really quick. All right? Some of you gave up really quick. But you guys did pretty good, man. You guys participated. Thank you for trying, for some of you. Let's see, get this final leaderboard up here so that I can get this situated. What? That's stressful, Virion? Jeez. I make women shake across Africa. All I gotta do is whisper, paid quiz, competition, let's go. And they get all riled up and ready to go. Let's go. Nah, just fish pie. The top 3 people get $15 USDT, Wells. So the top 3 people won. Girly is rocking it. Julie, as always, is on point. And Virion has started to win as well. Like, you guys are doing friggin' awesome, man. Julie, Virion, and at Girly. All right. There we me see if I'll get you guys added to the winner board. You know the drill. Ah! I deleted somebody. No. All right, there we go. Control C. Control V. All right. I have to make the announcement from yesterday's winners because we did get a question chosen. It wasn't the most in-depth question. It wasn't the most like technical question, but it was a solid, serious, like awesome question. It's just like you don't have to. It's something you'll learn as you're doing the bunch of friends Creon. Oh, we're all friends here. We've got 21,000 friends here. But yeah. So yep, you gotta open up your Are you serious? You're just gonna drop your address? Yeah. Whoops. Okay. So what you end up doing, what ends up happening, Wells, with these is I end up doing the quiz. Top 3 people get it. They send the address to me. I put it on the sheet. I send the sheet out at the end of the week, and then people get paid. Hopefully within a week or 2, but I quote up to 30 days. But yeah. And typically we do this all week, Monday through Saturday. Like I said, next week we are taking a little bit of a break from the events. It's been a long 4 weeks of 6 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day of streaming. And I love you guys, but 1, I need a break. And 2, I need to make sure that everything is going good, that company's happy with the growth that we've been having, the events that we've been hosting. I do want to revise them a little bit. Like we have 2 days of 3 days basically of thread practice and review. And then we have like 3 days of like kind of games. Though, I mean, the quiz is kind of cool at the end of the week. So I like the quiz. And game night can be reworked a little bit. Because you guys don't seem to be too happy with like the quiz night or the game night specifically. Like some of you guys can play, some of you guys can't. I'll check it when I'm done, Lex. If unless it's life or death. If it's life or death, I'll go and check it now. But if it's not, then yeah. We're gonna do the thread competition winners tomorrow. So I'm giving you guys a heads up about that. We're gonna do that tomorrow, so that we can do it this week and have it done. And then I will be able to send out the rewards requests and everything for people on Saturday. And then I don't have to worry about the stream on Monday too, right? Yeah, we all need some rest next week because you guys have all been super active with everything too, and I appreciate that. And everybody needs a break, I think. We'll take a couple days. We'll take a week off. We'll get a little vacation in. Maybe I'll do a special giveaway midweek or something like that. It's gonna be one of those things where I randomly decide to do it. Probably, so long as my boss gives me permission, we're good to go. You know, like yeah. Then I'm gonna give you guys another time task for next week. So it's the article's ending today. So I gotta make sure that the article's good today. But next week I'll give you guys another limited task, probably to complete by Friday. It's not gonna be something like extravagant. It's not gonna be something major, but maybe what I'll do is I'll do like the video creation thing for you guys, where like just find 2 videos and clip them together. You know, doesn't have to be perfect. Just to kind of get you messing around with CapCut or with Clipchamp or something. But if I find out that your video is from another site, or you know you're posting a video that's been shared all over the internet before, I'm probably just gonna remove you from the Zealy. Like yeah, because that's plagiarism and we don't accept that anywhere. Yeah, I saw that, TJ. And nice for you to come up, dude. Even though you had connection issues, you never did get your question in, did you, bud? I win giveaways on AMAs all the time. It's yep, the video editing may be a quest. Yeah. And there's no excuse because you can do it on mobile. You can do it on mobile just as easily as you can do it on PC. You just won! Of course I'm going to go through it with you guys, or I'm going to post some videos for you guys to learn from and stuff. I don't typically use it on mobile. So what I will do is I'll make sure that I get you guys some quality like videos on how to use a mobile device to do the editing and stuff. But the tools, they have free tools. Clipchamp, bro. Clipchamp, they have a mobile version. They have that. I believe it's Clipchamp, and then CapCut also has a mobile version. So the tools are there; they're available. It's just you got to start messing with them, and that's what the whole quest would be about. Like it would just be about clipping two segments of video together, or something like that. Like I would have to make it so that it's something that is easy, but at the same time, it's not rocket science, and just combining two videos or putting two videos together, or even like what would actually provide me with an accurate like description of whether or not people are doing it, is you have to take two videos and put one over the other so that they're both playing at the same time. Maybe that's what I should do, because like otherwise everybody will just go and copy paste a good video, you know what I'm saying, and not like actually put any effort into it. Make them have to copy and paste, put two video lines and have them playing over each other. I think that would be fun to see, because I get a bunch of like botched up videos playing at the same time, but at least I know that they tried. Oh, yeah, man. Like I love the video editing stuff. Like I hate it, but I love it. I hate it because it's so time consuming. And I would love to do more with it. Like unlock message, season pass info. Damn, that one is kicking. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be any particular project. It would just be taking two videos and putting one over the other. You tagged me in the thread, Virion? On X or on Discord? Okay, that's why I was looking for it on Discord. Ya, Kisanya. Where? Where'd you tag me at? CapCut has a free version. There's a paid version that unlocks premium features. So like quick transitions, simple transitions, but the free version doesn't have that, but it's still a full featured video editing software. So there's I don't see your thing, Varian. Damn it. Link me. Link me. Easy over there. Just not talking at all. Just silent. She joined me up here just to hang out. Sit in the corner. Truth about the data-hungry beasts we've been feeding, but what if we took back control? Watch this. Uprockcom. He probably uses like DaVinci or something. Adobe. DaVinci's probably one of the Premiere Pro and After Effects. Okay. Adobe is like the Premiere paid solution for video editing. But DaVinci, what was it, Magic 8 Shoddy? I think that's like the Premiere free version, but it's PC only as far as I know. And then you have like the sub Premiere free versions or the lesser paid versions of like CapCut and Clipchamp. It's super detailed, and from what I hear, switching over from Adobe to DaVinci is difficult. Like the way that DaVinci functions and the way that Adobe functions, like with controls and shit, tend to be considerably different. I like the graphics. Is this from the project itself? Yeah, but so is Adobe with their, what was it, Adobe Firefly with the I think that was their AI version or their AI editor or whatever. Okay. Virion, question. Was this a paid gig? Did you get any rewards or incentives for doing it? Or was it just like an ambassadorship or like a quest program or something? Okay. No, I was just asking. Just curious. But they gave you a media kit or a brand kit? Oh, so they just gave you pictures that you could use. And that was it. Oh, okay. It'd be easier if they had a brand kit, because then you wouldn't have to do most of that work manually. What's the bounty for? Are they doing like an NFT launch or something, or what singles out Up Rock? What is the monitoring prism? Okay, this is a little capitals. Don't capitalize everything when you use them. Capitals like this usually read as obnoxious and are filtered out as spam. So that still highlights each word while not being like as spammy or as obnoxious when you're making a post, right? So like it basically, it's still pointing out and focusing on each specific word. Who does the monitoring prism, right? But it's not like yelling at you. It's not like, who does the monitoring prism? You know? Like, that's kind of what capitals are. They're like a super emphasis, super loud, super big, you know, and yeah. Yep. It's okay. But yeah. So definitely something that you could have improved on. Were you intending to put the question mark after monitoring or after prism? That's another thing. Punctuation, where you put it, is important. So, like, that's something to be cautious about. Spacing is another thing after monitoring. Oh, okay. Who does the monitoring? Prism. Okay. So that's another thing that confused me, right? So what you could have done was you could have done this where who does the monitoring, and then you could have highlighted Prism with the two diamonds, for instance. Or you could have spaced the prism down here, down one, or two, to give it a little space in between, and put the prism there with the two diamonds. Kind of like to highlight it. Like, who does the monitoring? Prism, you know? But there's a pause in between, like making you consider the question and then presenting the answer. So that works. Let's see. Prism is Uprock's decentralized monitoring tool. I would have switched. No, never mind. I might have switched this to a plus sign instead. The check mark. You could have went with the check mark to plus. So you have like negative, positive, rather than negative check mark. Because it looks like you're kind of doing like bullet points, and then like, yeah. So like, yeah, that could help a little bit with like readability and like thoughts. A lot of people start with the pros and then the cons. Starting with the con and then the pro is actually a good thing to do, because by the end of the post, they're thinking about positive things instead of negative things. So if they ended it here at the end of this post, the last thing that would be on their mind is the positive aspects of Prism being global, having real-time data, having unbiased insights, and lower costs. Rather than ending this post here, right? Just this specific post saying, okay, shit, I gotta hit the bathroom, you know, or whatever. Like, and they go, hold on, I'll pause this for a second and continue reading it when I get back. But they never do, because they come back and they jump on another window or they do another page or whatever else, right? So, like, if this was last, centralized tools equals limited coverage, censorship, high cost. So it's relating the last thought of the post that you were reading to negativity, right? Even if it's not negative about the project itself, it's still negativity, and it's something that is then attached to them for every time they think about Prism. It's going to be, oh yeah, last thing I read was that negativity about centralized tools and how they're high costs and censorship and limited coverage. It's a possibility to stick the negative emotions and mental behind the ending of the post, or the discontinued reading of the post, rather than like ending it on a positive note. That's just like, I would keep it exactly like that. Most people do the positive before the negative, but I would rather end it on the positive note, because that reinforces positive thought behind the project. If they stop reading there, that positive thought is the last thought they had, and it relates to Prism, the project itself. It's like when you look at an image and like what's your emotional state for that image, right? You see a bear and you go, oh, I'm dead. Like, holy shit, I'm upset. I'm scared. Yeah. Like, but then like you look at the image of water and you're an aquaphobe or something, and like you're like, oh my god, Now the bear is more likely to kill you than a puddle of water, you know what I'm saying? But your response relates to that specific like image and everything. That it's the same thing with words. The last thing that you read or the last thing that you have to relate to something is usually it's energy. Yes, thought energy, mental energy, psychological energy left behind by what you were last reading. Yeah, positive at the end. Always leave it on a positive note, unless you're trying to cause drama. Now, this is where it's fucked up, right? Now, we as humans, right, and as people, and as social animals, tend to love drama. We feed on drama. We consume it, and we love it, and it's so great because it makes us so interested in, and it keeps us like attached and going, and we get little hits of like dopamine and stuff when we think about, oh my god, that could have been us, or oh my god, this oh man, people love drama, right? People love drama so much, and they like seeing shit posting. They like seeing people fighting with each other and arguing with each other and trying to drag each other down, and if you're trying to leave a negative thought about the subject that you're talking about, like me and Maddox, one day we have an argument, and I'm like, fuck this guy, Mr. Maddox is a piece of shit. I don't think he's great. We had such a wonderful time together and everything, and we were such good work wives, and like I'm gonna miss him so much. But you're not leaving it out as a negative, right? It's still kind of like, he was a good person. I like him, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to start drama when you say shit like that, right? But like if you came out and said, oh, this guy stole my girl, like this guy's a creeper, this guy's that, like then it's like, okay, well now you're relating a negative idea to the person. And I only use Maddox because I love Maddox so much, and Maddox is an amazing person, and I get a chance to talk about Maddox. No. But like realistically, you're giving yourself that there are people in crypto and in Web3 that thrive and engage and base their whole platform on drama, right? In Twitter in general, on social media in general, right? I can probably pop up 5 accounts right now. This being one of them, Alpha Fox, right? I hate this account so much sometimes, but it's like some of their shit is funny as hell, right? Alleged dark web footage, right? Shows a girl opening a portal to another dimension. Want to help everyone. I don't know. Maybe she is an actual vampire in real life. Women don't do this. It's so insecure and cringy. Guys hate it. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a negative thing, right? And it makes guys think, oh, would she do that? He didn't like. Yeah, this bitch, blah blah blah. And then for women, it's like, oh, come on, it can't be that bad. Dudes overreacting all the time. Nobody really understands what their woman wants or what their woman needs. So women watch it too, right? And then not only does that negativity, like, draw them in and suck them in, then they go and they post about it, right? And sit there for an hour arguing with other idiots in the comments over whether it's right or wrong. Like, it's the drama mongering shit frustrates me because like it detracts from like actual messages and stuff, but it's like the meme tokens in crypto, right? And it detracts from like the infrastructure plays and the big tech projects and stuff that are trying to do like meaningful, incredible things in the space, but it's also entertainment. Yes, it does pain me. It's also entertainment. And as much as I hate it, it's things that people enjoy and it draws people in. It may not keep them in, but those people who don't end up getting rugged off of the project that they hop in on, don't end up losing their bag on a meme token like Pepe or Shiba or something, they tend to explore outside of their little bubble there with the meme token, and they become more familiar with the rest of the Web3 and crypto landscape, right? So even though I think that 90% of the meme tokens out there are a bunch of fucking clowns who are just trying to extract from the ecosystem, I think that they also provide to the ecosystem a certain lightness and an entertainment factor that draws the Main Street population into the ecosystem. So as much as I hate them, and I say hate, it's a strong word. I dislike them and feel that a lot of them are very misleading and set unrealistic expectations on what they can perform. And even though they do this, that entertainment aspect, that lightness, that fun, that sense of community is something that draws people into the industry, into the sector, into the crypto sphere. So like as much as I hate it and dislike it, I can't say that it's not in some cases a net positive for the ecosystem. Just like this is all entertainment. This keeps people entertained and laughing and joking and talking shit to each other. It's a lightness that you don't get when you watch the news and you see the wars across the world, or you see somebody starving in another country, or you see like it's something to take your mind away from the negativity and the realism of everything. And even though like it frustrates me to see 700K following that account, like I get it kinda, but yeah. So drama is something that you can play off of though. Now, aside from whether or not I like it, it's effective, right? It's a way to hook an audience in. It's a way to get an audience engaging. Like I've had some of my best impressions posting on an Alpha Fox post. I've also had some of the worst responses I've ever gotten in my life. I'm talking about vicious nastiness over me making a statement and willing to actively, openly discuss and debate people in the comments, right? And like I literally, I would debate them, and we would go back and forth, and like I would say, okay, well, I can't agree with your viewpoint. I respectfully disagree with you, but we can't argue anymore because at this point it's no longer debating. You're not willing to change your viewpoint, and I'm not willing to change my viewpoint. So at this point, there's no sense in continuing the conversation because we're no longer debating. Now we're just smashing our ideas against each other, you know, because there's no receptiveness to it, right? And that's something that you got to think about with debating. But I'm debater, the mess debater. I had to. Good old game. Yeah, no, like you never. Come on, dude. You've never played a video game where you're like, I'm the bait, I'm the masturbate, I'm the masturbator. Like, come on. You gotta have fun with it, bro. Game logic, shit like that. I have a good time with everything I do. If I'm not up here goofing around and giggling, there's something wrong. Okay. That's just like all the did you see these jokes, you know? Like Ligma. You know, like you gotta have fun with it, bro. Because if you don't have fun with it, life is boring. I want to take a look at these guys too, by the way. I like the video. They gave you this video, or this is like their YouTube video to check out. Shoddy, they need some help, bro. You still here, Shoddy? Yeah. Like, did you see that, like, shadowing? Oh, well, you need some help then, Virion. That shadowing was bad. The mirror, like, and if you're new to it, it's understandable because I've made videos like this too when I started out. So, you see this? How you have the image and then you have the mirror behind it? That's a shadow. Oh yeah. Because a lot of video editors are starting off from the industry. Hey, Pager, how's it going, buddy? And they're starting off new, and they're learning. And, like, a lot of people from Web 2 don't want to get involved with Web 3 because they're worried about getting scammed. And we're all a bunch of quote-unquote scammers and rug pullers and, you know? Like, so, yeah. A lot of people professionally from Web 2 don't necessarily work with guys from Web 3. Some people do it based on morals too, and they're like, oh, well, you know, morally I can't do that because I feel it's a scam. You know, it's realistically it's a business, you know. It's, a lot of people do, Crib. It's a stigma that's still very common in most parts of the world. Oh, I talk about it openly. I use my crypto card at the gas station, right? And they look at me a little funny when I'm doing it. And I'm like, yeah, I just paid with crypto, you know? And they're like, what? No, I don't care. Like I'm. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Bitcoin? Oh, but yeah. So like Virion, with this, usually for the shadowing that you do in the background. So what you did was you did an effect, right, on the text, and on the text effect you did shadow, and then you move the offset off so much that it looks like it's almost a second image of the mirror back there. And it's like the further away you get, depending on how you're doing it, like if you're trying to make it look like a reflection in the water, you could have done it a little differently and kind of like made it you could have like faded out a second. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but like a second image. Yeah, that's Virion's. No, that's one of our members. I think that was this like your first or second video edit video Virion? Yeah, but I'm saying like, yeah, see? So for your second video edit, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like, but like for text, there's a lot of tricks. All right, Crib, it was nice seeing you, buddy. Thanks for hopping in. For a gig, you're first. Okay. Dude, it's not terrible. Like, it's something that you can improve on, definitely. But like I said, you know my belief. We can improve on everything. I can improve on my posts all the time. And yeah. So, this, personally, I would have either created a second version of the text, right? And kind of like faded it into the background, or I would have tightened up the mirror and then added another mirror on top of it with another effect to kind of enhance it. Pulling a shadow that far back to me just looks bad. You have to always look for improvement, Shoddy. What do you recommend? You're probably better at videos than I am, Shoddy. So how did you do the text for this? Oh, yeah, live streaming is one thing. I don't have to worry about editing. I don't even have to look pretty. Like, I could literally roll out of bed, toss on my fucking beanie, and live stream. You've got to sit there for hours and pick through settings and shit. Like, and this was on CapCut, Virion? U-Cut. I've never seen U-Cut. Yeah, I would definitely use CapCut for the next. I can't imagine it'd be that much different. It might be a little different because it's more raw form. It's more raw video editing and like options and stuff. So that might be the case with CapCut where it has more features. So it might be a little more confusing at first. But yeah, as it fades in for like the heartbeat. It fades in, dump, and it comes in, right? Dump. It can glitch during the dump or like at the pause, like a little like glitch. That would be kind of cool. What's up, Graveyard? But yeah, so what I would definitely do is I would play with the different settings. For the video, for the text editing, CapCut has decent settings for it, but you can also do Canva. So you go from Canva, you go to Canva, and you set all of the like the text settings and stuff, and then you can edit that and drag it around and do stuff with it in CapCut for like a time transition. sort of like what you did with UCut. Yeah. And you're probably more familiar with Canva when it comes to like graphic editing and text-based editing and stuff too. So it'll be useful. And CapCut is actually a Canva product. And CapCut and Canva are the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Shadi? Or was that CapCut and TikTok? I forget. Canva, wasn't that the same thing as CapCut, or was it CapCut and TikTok that were together? I forget which. You've got good views on this so far, Virion. Yeah, but that's where you start. Really shoddy. Yeah. Hmm. So now with weird names like this, I wouldn't take away attention from them with the emoji. Hey, Hussein. We already did the quiz, buddy. It was like an hour ago. But yeah, so real quick on this, I like this one. This one's pretty good. I don't like that you moved the leaf in the front here instead of at the end, because you have everything else at the end down here, and then you switch it up. If you do have a typical format that you're using, try to keep it in line with your format in general, right? Don't switch the format as you're going. So if you do the emojis at the end, typically keep the emojis at the end. If you do the emojis inline only, keep the emojis inline as you go through the text. If you don't use emojis, start using emojis. You know, like yeah. Break this up, right? The truth about the data-hungry beast we've been feeding. What if we took back control? Question mark. Watch this at uprock.com. I would have spaced that out, right? I would have put that like on its own line, the watch this, and I would have put uprock.com at the end of the post on its own. Like, just to, like, tag them at the end. So it's off to the side. It's not in the way. It's not in the middle of the text. Because you weren't using it conversationally anyway. So it's not like it really matters in the context of that post. Right? Usually, when you're saying that a post or a long form thread is a long form thread, you kind of put that like thread up here. So what you could have done was you could have taken this uprock.com thread and put it here at the end, gotten rid of one extra at tag. Yeah, no, I haven't uploaded that one yet. I did record your I did record your winnings though, so Hussein, yeah, I got you recorded for Monday. Let's see. So yeah. Yeah, the Arial fonts, the Sans fonts are pretty good. Roboto isn't a bad font. Usually I try to go for like mediums or normals. But yeah. All right. So like I said, what I would do is I would take this out, right? And I would move it up here below the or just above the full breakdown in the thread below, because you kind of actually break it down that it's going to be a thread anyway. This one's a little rough. I'm on my, why is it worse or better or what? What about now? Is that better? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, you can't use fonts on X, but for the video you can. You can change the fonts in Canva. Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. Control V. So what you posted was this, right? What I would do is I would take that first sentence that you got there, right? And I would use that. And then I would take so do something like that. You see what I'm saying? Now you've got the at tag in the sentence, which kind of makes it a subject of the conversation rather than somebody that you're just adding, right? And then you've got the emoji going in line with the thread aspect, which if you're gonna use, like I said, if you're gonna use an inline emoji, try to keep that post inline at least. If not, follow through with the inline throughout. All right. So you see what I mean by that, though, yeah. Like it looks a little bit better. It's a little bit of a read through rather than reading portions and them not connecting and flowing. And that's kind of what you want to do. You want to try to keep a nice steady flow through the thread as you go. Wait up. Where did you win Quack Quack, Hussein? From last week? Because I have you in here for last week on Saturday. I have you here on Monday and Saturday. That's the 2 days I have you actually having one, Hussein. Yeah. Yeah, no, I sent out last week's already. Last week's has already been sent out for the winners. This week doesn't get sent out yet. This week gets sent out at the end of the week. So at the end of the week, I'll send it out. Next week, probably, you'll have last week's. And the week after, you'll have this week's. Typically, it only takes about a week. But I quote it for a month. Because if it takes a little bit longer, it takes a little bit longer. Like, I'm not going to sit here and answer questions every day about it. Yeah. So, like, if you don't get it within 30 days, just open a ticket and I will go and beat down the doors of accounting myself. But until then, you just gotta wait. That's how it goes. Wait, that's not what I was looking for. That's not what I was looking for. All right. Where the frig did it go? Up rock? Up rock. Nope. Where did it go? Yeah, I typically... This week I've been slacking a little bit with it. So I don't blame you. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't really posted any of the winner notifications up there yet. Yeah, that's my fault though, Hussein. Just letting you know though how it works. And yeah, we should have those sent out pretty soon, hopefully. Like I said, 30 days though, and I'll make the announcements for the winners of this week. Maybe I'll announce the winners today instead of tomorrow, and then I'll just announce tomorrow as we go. But yeah, no, that it's not for somebody's second video. This isn't a bad video. It's just you have to work on like the formatting of the words, the speed that you're transitioning through is a little rough because it's hard to keep track of what's going on with the image. Shadi, take a look at it and let me know what you think, or share some thoughts. But yeah, like as my big thing is for this, like I like the sound. I think the sound is kind of cool with like the heartbeat, right? But I feel like the transition is almost a little too fast for some of the words. Maybe give it like a half a second word delay, like when the words pop up, so to give it a little more time to register and read through. Especially for like somebody who's not an English speaking primary, that'll be harder for people to follow. And you can always slow down the music a little bit. Yeah, you can always slow down the music a little bit if you need to. You can always slow it down like to 80% speed or 75% speed. And like even the heartbeat being a little bit slower wouldn't be bad. You see what I'm saying? But you can also, like I said, also play around with it. Make sure that it works, and if it doesn't work, maybe find another sound, or maybe find another thing that you can use. Yeah, that's one of the things that I was saying. Yep. Okay, so for this one I already told you I don't like the fact that you have the leaf here, but then you have this here. And if you change the top one to have the thread aspect in there, I would just remove this whole sentence right here, a thread at uprock. I would just get rid of that, right? And then long ago, in the heart of the digital abyss, a creature morphed. You could even take something and put like a wolf or something over at the end, and like that would like make you think of like werewolves because they're morph, and it would fit kind of. You know what I'm saying? It had no face, no form, only hunger. I like the little monster emoji there. It did not take by force, but whispered promises, knowledge, convenience, power. And in return, humans fed it everything. What I might have done was I might have added a couple of dots here too, like knowledge, ... convenience, ... power, exclamation point. Kind of like giving you pause in between each word. Knowledge, convenience, power. You know, like, but that's something you could do. Doesn't have to be done, right? But it's similar to what you did up there with no form, only hunger, right? It kind of gives you that pause that a comma doesn't give you. Like you can do with it had no face, no form, only hunger, right? Like in my mind, that's how it reads to me. But yeah, the baby bottle did seem a little weird. It seemed like at that point you were kind of like, and it kind of comes off of the. It kind of, yeah, for a video, you can do all caps depending on how you style the text. Because all caps in like a very blocky lettering can feel a little overbearing. But like in like calligraphy, it can be a little confusing. So it all depends on what format or font you use. Oh yeah. It also depends on the font size too. Like, so yeah, formatting is super important when it comes to like deciding. It's all things, and I say it's super important, but eventually it'll become second nature. You'll eyeball it and you'll be like, that looks alright. And you can go with that. It might not be the best thing you ever created, but you'll sit there and you'll eyeball it and it'll be close enough to what you think could be perfect that it works really, really well. And didn't cost you 20 minutes deciding on a typeset or a font or a bold point. You know, like it really does shift things around a lot. Depending on the amount of time you have to work on something and the amount that project's paying you, because your time is equated to your value, to your money, right? Even if you're not getting paid hourly. Say you get paid $500 for a project. If you can complete that in an hour to your and the client's satisfaction, that $500 is now worth your hourly rate is now worth $500 for that day. If you end up getting paid $100 for the project and it takes you 20 hours to do, right? You're now getting paid $5 an hour for every hour you work. So that's all your value equates to. So you gotta really think about time efficiency too, and that's one of the rough things. The messages emoji is a little rough. Yeah, and honestly, being picky where you need to be picky is important too. Like, I'm picky over everything right now because we're sitting here and we're working on your foundational ability to craft a thread or to craft a video. When you're at this point, everything you do, you put the time in to try to make it perfect, right? But then eventually when you have all that down and you know how to do it and do it quick, right? You know which corners you can cut based on how much you're being paid. You know, it's like a spaghetti dish. Like, and I'm paying $5 for the spaghetti dish, but like, normally the spaghetti dish comes with Parmesan is $8. You know, like. But since it's a $5 dish, they don't include the Parmesan with that one. You know, like. Yeah, cheese. The grated cheese that you put on the pasta. Speaking of cheese, I'm getting hungry. Oh, no? We need to get you a goat, and then you can make some goat cheese. Cows are expensive, so we get you goat. Yeah, goat. Goats make cheese. Havarti. Havarti's a goat cheese. Isn't it? I think it's Havarti. Everything's expensive. Want to see a real goat? You have a real goat graveyard? Just turn around and bah. Right there. There he is. Walter White. Oh. But yeah, Virion. So, messages here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through this real quick. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You sports junkies, right? So we're gonna look at this like this, right? Messages. Control C, enter. Alright, so messages. I would remove the emoji there, right? Spacing was an issue here, right? So this was like this. We had the emoji here. I got rid of the emoji. Spaced that out properly. Messages, clicks, secrets. It consumed them all. This is spaced out now. I would tap this down. See if that made any real difference. Silence, it grew stronger, weaving itself into the brand, into the fabrics of existence. Some called it ratio. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Others Nephile. But the names didn't matter. It ruled. Okay, so let's see. In silence it grew stronger, weaving itself into the fabric of existence. We got rid of this, we got rid of this. But names didn't matter. It ruled. Let's see what that looks like. Are you? Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you space it out. Usually it's how little you space it out. So, like, keeping these two together is fine because they're part of the same thought, right? But you can still space them out like this so that they're comfortable. You don't want to space them out like this because it almost separates them thought-wise, right? So yeah, some called it ratio, some others Nephile, but names didn't matter. It ruled. In silence it grew. Message secrets. Secrets consumed. Grown. Crown. Crown. What would we do for existence? Like, I mean, you could do brain. Like, you can do heart. That was a little tough, yeah. We'll leave what emoji? The emoji for ratio and Nephile? That's true. You don't have to have too many. I like to at least include one or two depending on how many sentences there are. So, like... but that makes it tough anyway because, like... Oh, by the way, it's been 2 hours. Let me shut down the stream real quick. I appreciate everybody that's jumped in, tuned in, hung out with us. Remember, we're here at CJN Friends, www.discord.gg/CJN Friends. Come be a friend. Come hang out with us. Come enjoy your time here. We're learning. We're growing every day. We're upgrading our shit daily, regularly. We're here Monday through Saturday. Typically, I try to take Sundays off, so I'm not always here. Next week, live events are going to be down as we evaluate, take some real measurements and see what we're reaching, what we're doing, and work to improve. Like you guys are all here with us, helping out, hanging out, posting stuff, going over thread writing articles and all this. Like, we're trying to improve as well all day, every day. Like, we want to grow and learn and excel and succeed with you guys. So, and hey, let's all build and grow together. Like they say, wag me. We're all going to make it. It's a Web3 culture. It's not just a saying. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in and hanging out for however long you did. And I hope you enjoyed hanging out and playing.